Hey, hi, welcome to Kanan Talks. Please do not forget to subscribe, like, and comment.
By his stage, now the enemy's coming down and he's placed. Down, down now, bow down, wipe you out. Yeah, got the swag, the cataract, the flow so loud, but you better run and show me what you got now. Show me what you got now. What you got now. He's got the swag, the cataract, the flow so loud, but you better run and show me what you got now. Show me what you got now. Show me what you got now. Show me what you got now.
Hey, welcome you all to Kanan Talks. Right, today I am going to do the review for my Z900. Right, it's been 1 year I've taken this bike, and this machine is a pure beast. Right, to speak about the specs, right, the specs are like, this is a BS6 engine, and with a CC of 948, that's too much for a naked bike, and I would say not too much, not too less. It's really what do you say, heart pumping, and no words to say. But however, just coming back, it's a four-cylinder engine, and which has a max torque of about 98.6 Newton meter at 7,700 RPM, and max power at 125 PS at 9,500 RPM. This machine has no traction control or any kind of electronics which modern day biking has, whereas this is going to be an untamed bull where the makers of this bike have given you the full authority to just control this bike. And the moment you have the control of this bike, trust me, each and every second counts. You would love each and every second when you just move the throttle ahead and the bike just flows. It's not the bike, you will be flying. And that is how I rate my bike, as an untamed bull and being tamed, and I am the rider. Talking about the exhaust of this pure machine, right? So I had to just go step by step. So until the first service, I never did anything to my exhaust. The first step I did is I bought an MGP exhaust, the cheaper one, right, which cost me about like 33,000 rupees. What I did is I just changed the header post first service, and post that, the energy what the bike gave was awesome, where the sound which actually pushes you more harder, saying like, okay, go forward. But however, it's always good to be in control. And the next process was me changing the exhaust to acrylic. The acrylic tin can, right? So this is a carbon fiber tin can, where post MGP I had to just remove and move forward with acrylic tin can, and this gave me a heart thumping beat whenever I rode this machine. And later, almost about 6 months, right, I had to just go for a full system acropovic, right, and this is an SS acropovic full system, which is nothing but a stainless steel. If you look at it, now it's time to hear the roar. Z900 comes with Dunlop tires, right, which is the tire size would be about 180 and 120, right, and these tires are very good for dry terrain, but however I will just rate only about 6, right, out of 10 for a wet terrain, because I had hard time, right, riding to Udupi, and also during the rainy season I hardly take my bike out. And to speak about the other mods, right, first and foremost, the first mod I did was like a fool, I had to just go for a power commander. A power commander is something, a small device which boosts your, what do you say, the bike PS to about like 5 or 3. And I was a little greedy, right? Trust me, like, I'd never tamed the bike yet, and I had to just put power commander, which was one of the biggest mistake any rider could do when he just purchased the bike. 3 months down, 3 months from the date I bought the bike, I had to install power commander along with MGP, and that gave me hard time, I would say. The reason why is I did not enjoy the flow. I did not enjoy the flow. So I had to just go to the service center. Service center said, hey, you know what, you have to just do a tuning for this one. And that I had to just go to Race Dynamics, where they have the tuning machine over there. So I had to tune, and there they convinced me to buy Powertronics. The second mistake I did, and this is something which I regret a lot. It's not that Powertronics is bad. Powertronics is really good, but for me, for the beginner, it was what do you say, one of the biggest mistake I could ever do. I lost the flow of this machine. I lost the smoothness of this machine. It gave the rugged strength where the bike wants to just move forward, just wants to go fly. But however, you know, I somewhere lost that energy, that happiness while riding this bike. And lately what I did is I made up my mind to remove this Race Dynamics Powertronics and just went for the stock settings, and trust me, the bike is a heaven now. Do's and don'ts, right, when you actually buy the bike. So I would say the first thing I would like to talk about is the don'ts. I would say do not change the exhaust until you complete your first service. The first point. The second point would be, don't try to tamper the ECU within a year, or add any kind of power commander or anything which boosts your engine or changes the way the engine works, right, within a year's time. And the third thing, don't add any aftermarket products which will lower the standards of this bike. And trust me, it might look beautiful, but it doesn't justify the beauty. And don't add cheap, as I said, do not add cheap aftermarket products, and don't go by word of mouth, right? Trust me, like, you know, if I had to just when I first went to or if I just moved to any kind of showroom or anything to the matter, right, there are salesmen and their job is to sell. And they will only talk the right things but not the wrong things. They only talk about the positives but not the negatives. They only try to sell, and they don't try to just tell you which is good and which is bad. So I would rather say, do not go by word of mouth. Rather, you do your research. You do, what do you say, a complete research. Talk to your friends, go see the reviews. I'm sure that YouTube has a lot of reviews for each and every product in the market, and please go about that one and try to find the best product for your machine. Okay, right? So these are the don'ts, I would say, right? And when I talk about the do's, right, install the mods which is actually most required, like frame sliders or spools or a fork protector or radiator grill. And very importantly, like, you need to just, second point is you have to just buy some safety gears, which would add the nice jacket, a helmet, right, which would actually take a big fall, right, in case of a crash, and a very good leather gloves I would recommend. Right, nowadays you get even what do you say, waterproof gloves, so you can also purchase that. All right, along with that, yeah, I would definitely say knee guard. Right, knee guard is one of the very important what do you say, safety gear I would recommend. The reason why, the first thing which is going to touch is your knee or your leg. And when I say about the leg, boots, riding boots is very recommended. So I would recommend each and everyone to go for the riding boots, a better one which would actually help you in the time which would actually like means the most. The fourth point would be that, buy the products approved by Kawasaki. The reason why they approve is because, they trust the product. They feel that product would actually boost the, what do you say, beauty or the performance, right, which matters a lot to each and every rider. And the second thing would be that, buy nice RAM mount, right, which would actually hold your mobile, the expensive mobiles, which might cost, right, 10 to 15% of your bike's value. So which is very important. So buy a best RAM mount, right, where you can use your mobile on the go. But here I am not recommending you to use your mobile on the go. I rather say stay connected, which is very important. All right, overall this machine is an untamed beast, and when you tame this beast, it is an heaven, right? And this machine always challenges the rider, right? Tame me if you can. And the moment you tame this bike, it's nothing but one body, one soul. Adios. Thank you so much for watching my video, and please do subscribe and hit the like button, and very importantly, please comment in the section. Feedback is very important. Thank you. Have a great one.